What's going on, Jerome? It's beautiful Tuesday. Birds are chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. Oh, speaking of birds, we just finished watching the show Task on HBO. Mark Ruffalo. Great show. Phenomenal. Good stuff. Highly recommend. Anyways, today at 3 p.m. Central Time, the only time zone that matters is the NFL trade deadline. And Kwesi, F them picks. F them picks, man. And the Vikings are in line for at least a third-round compensatory pick for Sling and Sam Darnold. Probably going to get one for Daniel Jones as well. Might lose it because of Eric Wilson playing so good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Honestly, the trade deadline coming up, Kwesi has a history of making some moves, whether it's Hawkinson, whether it's a Pasternak, whether it's trading Ezra to the Jaguars, which sometimes I want to do when he's acting up. Oh, by the way, we did not name our son after Ezra Cleveland. Some people think that. It's unrelated. Oh, you named your kid John. Did you name it after Johnny Bench? Yeah, big red machine, my ass. Anyways, and then Cam Robinson last year. Yeah, it is what it is, right? So Kwesi, the Vikings overall, and we said this too, like getting guys back from injury is almost like you're getting a brand new team. O'Connell alluded to that too in his press conference yesterday. But overall, like, I still think the Vikings should be aggressive. And we covered these yesterday, but, Achane, Sweat, Woolen, JPJ, Minka. God, Minka would be really good. Minka would be a lot of fun, man. All these moves do make sense on paper, on purpose, but we'll see if the price is right? And frankly, if the Vikings want to go for the pin, which they should, now sitting in 4-4, everyone getting healthy, JJ McCarthy looking like a future franchise quarterback, just do it. Just absolutely do it. Go after it, and honestly, no one's going to blame you. Just Kwesi has a history of being aggressive, trying to improve this team. Maybe not so much in the draft. Is what it is. Also trying to improve is annual November food shelf fundraiser going on right now. All Venmos, Cash Apps, and Super Chats and live streams in November will go towards Twin Cities food shelves. 2K is the goal for the month. I think we're already at like 530. 535, somewhere in there. Donation links are in the video description below. Also, working with our friends Every Meal directly again. If you donate directly to Every Meal, shoot producer Allie an email, producerallieftw@gmail.com, so we can include you in the tally. Thank you so much. Paying it forward, especially with everything that's going on, and it being Thanksgiving this month, it's really good to pay it forward. It's good stuff, man. Also good stuff. So J.E.T. O'Sullivan did a breakdown of J.J. McCarthy quarterback school. It's awesome. Now I feel like maybe J.T. O'Sullivan is partial to McCarthy because of the Irish connection, but who knows? Now basically, J.T. gives McCarthy his flowers on some of the big time clutch throws, the placement on the Jefferson touchdown as well as the Addison incompletion, which would have been a touchdown. Obviously missed a couple throws in the middle of the game. It is what it is, but overall, it's got to be promising. Got to be promising moving forward. And here's the thing too. I'm not saying that JT did this, but there's a lot. Some Vikings fans, and also just like the national people writ large, are like, oh well, J.J. McCarthy had 143 yards passing. Blah 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 blah. All I know is this: did J.J. McCarthy miss a couple throws during the Lions game? Yes, absolutely. That's because it's start number 3. It's not start number 300. So all of those things, just getting in reps. Because if you think about it, we're working with Kevin O'Connell still. Like, this is the first time he's gone through some of these plays, some of these concepts on the field in an actual game with Kevin O'Connell. These are going to pop up over and over and over again. Maybe not the same exact plays, but the concepts, the structure of the offense. So this is the first time he's seeing it and doing it. And it's going to happen over and over and over and over again. Do you think he's going to get slightly better? Think he's going to work on it? Do you think that he's going to be in his playbook? Think that he's going to be working all these mental reps, getting his mind right? And again, we said this about McCarthy. Where if J.J. McCarthy, if it doesn't work out, it means he's not good enough. He's got talent around him. He's talented himself. He works his ass off. He works his fingers to the bone. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It means he's not good enough. I don't think that's going to be the case. Right? And with McCarthy, what he's shown in 2 divisional games on the road, he has the huevos, the absolute clutch gene Fourth quarter, you need some plays, I got you. It's what J.J. McCarthy does, right? Everything else, the little Lulu fantasy football stats, little finger down the seam of the trousers, everything else will get worked out, right? You cannot teach a quarterback how to be clutch. Talk about Kirk Cousins. I really like Sam Darnold, so I don't want to throw him under the bus. But you cannot teach a quarterback how to be clutch. Oh, children, this lesson today, how to be the man in the fourth quarter, how to make cold-blooded connections, how to stick the dagger in your opponent, how to do this. You either have it or you don't. J.J. McCarthy has it. Tom Brady had it. Patrick Mahomes has it. Baker Mayfield has it. Not gonna lie, I love Baker. A lot of quarterbacks don't. You know who doesn't have it? Dak Prescott. And as I say that, I'm sure Dak is gonna just have an amazing fourth quarter comeback against the Cardinals right now. They're down 10-0, right? And there's a lot of quarterbacks who get paid a lot of money that can just put up these Lulu fantasy numbers. But do you trust them to have one drive at the end of the game to make the big time play? Not saying, I'm just saying. Also, a lot of people look at this chart. Oh, well, McCarthy was only 14-25, blah, blah, blah. But it looks a lot better when you realize that the toss to Addison, tough catch, but Addison sure brought that one in. That was a touchdown. Also, the interception on Naylor's thigh where he was touched down by Arnold, and then Arnold just scoops the ball away after Naylor was down was not interception. And given the fact that JJ only threw for 143 yards technically, because that beautiful swing pass with that touch right over the edge rusher, apparently that counted as a rush because it was slightly behind. So, whatever. Certainly take things away. But, given the low volume of passing numbers, the interception is going to weigh heavily. That's why his passing rating was in the 80s. But, honestly, eyeball test, did JJ McCarthy look good yesterday? Yes. Also, my quarterback is apparently a king of trolling on social media, which I respect. I respect, man. So, J.J. McCarthy, what the hell happened? Cowboys just scored a defensive touchdown? No, they blocked a punt? Yeah. So, J.J. McCarthy posted, he posted a couple of pictures, including a Van Ginkel one, which is great. Kneecaps are intact. Going back to the famous Dan Campbell, bot kneecaps introductory press conference, which that's going to stick with him, especially since Aiden Hutchinson's out here trying to leg whip J.J. McCarthy, hitting him after the whistle every single time. Dirty Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch, just ACL hunting and head hunting, everything. Oh, they blocked a punt. Well, you know who didn't block a punt? Dak Prescott. That's all I'm saying. Actually, wait, did he? No. But JJ's getting after things. Also on the gram, Isaiah Rodgers. So, the long touchdown pass against Jameson Williams. In real time, you're just like, oh, what the hell? This is the Eagles game all over again. But then you watch the replay and you're like, oh my God. Also, when's the last time they've called like OPI like that? Down the field, receiver pushes off. I swear, Devontae Adams gets away with all of this all the time in the red zone. That's why he's a veteran. All right, but when did they call OPI when it's like a clear screen? You'll run the pick play, but Jameson Williams clearly pushed off, right? And Rodgers put out there, can we start giving refs fines too? Full extension or nah? Now, first, a couple things. Number one, he's absolutely correct. Number two, he's going to get fined big time. Huge. Yeah, but yeah, respect to Zay. I mean, this is good coverage. Especially with the speed demon like Jameson Williams. I mean, Isaiah Rodgers got some ish too. But first out, Jameson Williams is not good enough to get this call. Like, this is a veteran call ridiculous, man. Someone's not ridiculous is that the Vikings could look to add some depth in the secondary, whether it's corner, whether it's safety, and help could be in the wee. Rap sheet, Chargers free agent cornerback Asante Samuel, who had a spinal fusion procedure this offseason, was fully cleared to return to the NFL by respected doctors David Okonkwo and Nick Theodore. Never trust anyone with two first names. In a letter, agent Trevon Smith presented to NFL teams. So, again, this tweet brought to you by agents. Yeah, but Asante Samuel Jr., the back/neck issue, scary. Yeah, but, of course, the Vikings are patron saints of Mama, I Can Change Him, or primetime players coming back from injury, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, as well as, Mama, I Can Fix Him, Mama, I Can Change Him, former second-round pick Asante Samuel. So I would be okay with it. Honestly, the Vikings should be looking to add some cornerback help with Okudah in concussion protocol. Also, he wasn't that good to start with. Rodgers and Murph in the mix. Fabian Moreau got elevated from the practice squad. Nudie McLaughlin didn't get those reps. Moreau did. So, yeah, I would say whether it's a trade deadline, adding Reek Woolen or another cornerback, or signing Asante Samuel Jr., go ahead. Or sign Asante Samuel Jr., trade for Minka, and let's go. Let's go, man. Speaking of let's go, the offensive line played phenomenal on Sunday against the Lions. We're going to have a more in-depth breakdown of the O-line later today. Vikes fan page, Vikings rookie Donovan Jackson. Ooh, it's for real. Yesterday against the Lions, 1 pressure allowed, 0 sacks, 0 goose egg. D'Angelo Russell sacks allowed, 1 penalty. Sort of a ticky-tacky holding call on Hutchinson, whatever. 4th highest PFF grade in the offense. So Donovan Jackson is absolute for real. And the offensive line. So what's funny, too, is like when you're watching the game in real time, you're like, the offensive line played really good. There was 5 sacks, but it seemed like McCarthy and Jordan Mason were responsible for most of them. PFF tagged them for all 5. So the O-line was tagged for 0 sacks, which, frankly, was kind of what you saw in real time. Also, help could be on the way at center. Although Blake Brandel played a great game on Sunday. I think he allowed 0 pressures. Alec Lewis, the Athletic Vikings head coach, Kevin McConnell said center Ryan Kelly will begin some side work this week. No update on opening window or timeline, but Kelly seems to be in a good place. Now, they may be taking their time with Kelly because, first off, 2 concussions in 3 weeks, but also Brandel. So Brandel, in his first career start at center against the Browns, played great. Has been sort of iffy against the Eagles as well as the Chargers. Well, not low against the Chargers, but he played phenomenal. Played really good against the Lions on Sunday. So Darisaw, Jackson, Brandel, Fries, O'Neal. I get Ryan Kelly back. Starting to feel good about things. Also feeling good about injuries. Alec Lewis, the Athletic again. Vikings head coach Kevin McConnell said positive news early on running back Aaron Jones, expecting him to be able to ramp up his workload. So he had a small AC joint sprain, and Jones said after the game that the hope is that he will be back for Sunday against the Ravens, and he had 98 yards from scrimmage early on in the first half, was extremely explosive, was looking really good. Jordan Mason, hammer later on, but Mason is not the pass protector that Aaron Jones is. Also, speaking of pass protector, C.J. Ham. All right, Alec Lewis again. Vikings head coach Kevin McConnell said Theo Jackson came in this morning with mild concussion symptoms. He's in the protocol. Team we'll see how he can progress. And fullback C.J. Ham could return to practice in a limited capacity. Tight end Josh Oliver will begin working his way back on the side field. So great news all around. And C.J. Ham had that really gnarly left hand injury, but also getting Ham back is great for the run game. Obviously, Oliver back too, huge. But C.J. Ham Jones is up there, but Ham is probably the second best pass protector behind Aaron Jones. So it'd be great to have him back. Also, it is Ravens week. We're on to Baltimore. It's nice to revel in a big time win, but we got more business. Right, getting to 5-4, wanting some more. You're back at home for a 2-game home swing. Ravens up first. Let's go. Vikes fan page, head coach Kevin McConnell jokes around saying he will be emulating Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson in practice this week. I'm actually going to do it this week. I'm going to lace him up. Figured that'll give him the best look at the athleticism that Lamar has. Now, he's joking. But back in the day, Kevin O'Connell was a freaking deer, man. I specifically remember that from a scouting report. Runs like a deer. John Deere, maybe. But 6'5", 225, coming out of San Diego State, 4-year starter for the Aztecs, 3rd-round pick by the Patriots, backing up Tom Brady. Ran a 4.6 140, which is good, right? 31-inch vert. It's probably why he didn't play basketball. Yeah. Anyways, but I mean, he was good to go. And frankly, obviously, Lamar Jackson, I don't think he officially ran a 40 in the Combiners Pro Day back in 2018. Pretty sure that's the case. But, I mean, Lamar's running a 4.4, right? Probably faster than that. Who knows? But, I mean, Kevin O'Connell on a curve, that's pretty good. And even though O'Connell's like 40 now, it's close enough. Actually, you know who's probably going to simulate scout team quarterback for Lamar? Cam Akers. Athletic. Is a great quarterback in high school. Just ask him. It's good times. Yeah. Anyways, NFL trade deadline is today, and we'll keep it here. We'll stay abreast of all the movements and all the trades, and I just feel like Kwesi's cooking something up. It's going to be good. Anyways, that's it. That's at Tuesday News Dump. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skol, production value.